If you can copy and paste, you are already qualified for what this is about. Even if you have never made money online before, and even if AI feels confusing or intimidating right now. That may sound hard to believe, but it becomes clear once you understand what is actually happening behind the scenes. Right now, regular people are publishing very simple tools into the GPT Store, a marketplace run by OpenAI that already has users searching every single day. These people are not programmers, they are not AI experts, and most of them do not have an audience or a personal brand. What they have is something much simpler and far more important, a way to finish and publish. That is the part beginners almost never get help with. Most people think making money with AI requires being smart, technical, or early to every trend. In reality, the difference between the people who earn and the people who stay stuck is much smaller. It comes down to whether they can turn a basic idea into something that is live and usable inside a marketplace that already has demand. The GPTs that get used in the store are often surprisingly simple. They are not impressive to look at, they are not packed with complex logic, and they are not built by famous creators. They work because they exist, they solve one clear problem, and they were published correctly. Beginners rarely fail because they lack ideas. They fail because the path from idea to published GPT feels confusing, technical, and risky. Writing instructions, figuring out structure, creating descriptions, making it look professional, and worrying about whether it will even be accepted creates friction that stops people before they ever get started. GPT Store Builder was created to remove that friction entirely. This is not a course that teaches theory and sends you off to figure things out on your own. It is a guided system that takes you from idea to store-ready GPT without asking you to learn AI, write prompts, or understand how the store works behind the scenes. You start by choosing a niche or a simple idea that makes sense to you. The system then builds the hard parts automatically, including the instructions, behavior rules, descriptions, branding, and formatting needed for the GPT store. Everything is created in the correct structure, so you are not guessing or hoping you did it right. Once that is done, you copy what the system gives you, paste it into the GPT store, and publish. There is no technical setup, no trial and error, and no long learning curve standing between you and having something live. That speed changes everything. When publishing takes minutes instead of days, doubt loses its power. You stop overthinking, you stop second-guessing yourself, and you actually finish. Finished assets are the only ones that ever have a chance to earn, and GPT Store Builder is designed around that single outcome. The real opportunity is not publishing one GPT and hoping it becomes a hit. The opportunity comes from realizing that you can repeat the process. One idea becomes a published tool, and that experience makes the next one easier. Over time, you build a small collection of GPTs that live in the store and work independently of your time. You do not need to post content every day. You do not need to build a following. You do not need to constantly promote. The store already has users searching for help, and you are simply placing useful tools where those users already are. This is especially powerful for beginners because it replaces hustle with ownership. Instead of chasing the next trick or tool, you are building assets that can continue working after they are published. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by AI, tired of tools that charge you every month without giving anything back, or frustrated by how complicated making money online seems, this system is designed to give you clarity and momentum instead of more noise. To make this completely risk-free, GPT Store Builder comes with a full 30-day money-back guarantee. Use the system, build your first GPT, and see how simple the process really is. If at any point you feel this is not for you, you can request a refund within 30 days and get your money back with no stress and no hoops to jump through. The real risk is not trying and asking for a refund. The real risk is staying stuck in learning mode while others quietly publish and move forward. If you are ready to turn simple ideas into real, published assets and finally take part instead of watching from the sidelines, GPT Store Builder gives you the path to do exactly that.